You can even fetch external content and display in your tabs instead of displaying preloaded content. So in the previous lecture, we have seen how to display content in tabs. We just need to add an ordered or unordered list and link to the respective sections. In fact, instead of displaying preloaded content, you can even fetch external content and display it in your panels. To illustrate this, I have added a folder in my local server, that is within htdocs. I have added a folder named UI, and I have created this tabs ajax.html and also some other html and .txt files. Let me show you. This is the tabs ajax.html, and I have made sure that my web server is running, and this is the web page. So to access it, I need to type localhost/ui/tabs ajax.html. It works exactly the same as we have seen in the previous lecture, and this is the trial.html. This is a plain HTML file, and I have just added some styling to the headings and also to the content. This is the HTML file with some heading and a paragraph element. And now what we want to do is, within this, I want to access the HTML page that is available on my local server and display the content. I have also created a plain text file, that is testajax.txt, and its content is, this is some dummy content. Okay. Now what we need to do if we want to display the external content, here instead of #UI, I need to specify http localhost/ui/trial.html. okay, and this is, let it be HTML page, and I don't want this. Okay, for the next one, I want to display the plain text file. So here, let me copy this, paste it here, and change the text to testajax.txt. So here it should be testajax.txt, and let me change this to text file. Okay, and I need to remove this as well. Okay, now what we have done, instead of adding reference to the preloaded content, I am adding reference to some external files using these links. Okay, so here instead of localhost, even you can specify some domain name so that you can access content available on some server. So here for the testing purpose, I am just adding files at localhost, that is at my local server. And now let's see how it works. This is the page. Let me refresh. See, the titles are now jQuery, HTML page and text file. Let me click this. See, you are seeing the same content. Testing, this is to check whether the external content can be loaded. Here the same content is displayed. Let me click the text file tab. This is some dummy content. This is the testajax.txt file. So instead of displaying preloaded content, you can even fetch some external data and display it in your tabs panel. And the only thing you need to make sure is you have to specify the link to the required files in the href section, and you don't have to have any corresponding content within the web page. So tabs can also be used to fetch external content and display it in corresponding panels.